Hello and welcome back into the WNK page. What is this, the fourth time we've been live today? I'm going to round of applause for that. Round of applause for that. It's been a long day, but it's really just now getting started. So I wanted to go live with a quick update for you because obviously there are some things going as planned. There are also some things that we're not seeing that are occurring right now. We want to make sure we get the latest information out to you on what to expect. So with that said, we'll give it about, let's say, 60 seconds to allow everyone to get in here. If you wouldn't mind, for our friends over there on Facebook, if you wouldn't mind tapping the share button at the bottom portion of your screen. If you've been in here with me throughout the day, you know it's something we ask at the beginning of each video because we want to get this content out on your news feed so your friends and family can view it as well, especially with the hazardous travel conditions that are already arising and that we're expecting to grow throughout the night into the overnight hours. We want to make sure we're informing as many people as possible. So help us by doing that and tapping that share button at the bottom portion of your screen. Again, to share the video out to your news feed. Of course, as you come in, make sure you're saying hello in both the YouTube and Facebook chats because we're live on both. I'll say hi back if I see your comment in time. Caitlin getting us started off right with the share. Thank you very much. Hello, Michael Greenwood. What's up, my man? Megan says it's snowing in Harrisburg. Thank you for that update there. Daniel says it's snowing in Lexington. Thank you as well. Cody says hello from Kentucky. How are you doing? About 3/8 of an inch here across the river in Indiana, says Michael Greenwood. Thank you so much. Again, we'll get started on all the new information here in about 30 seconds. Again, I want to allow everyone a brief moment to get in here. So again, share the video. Say hello when you come in. We're already sitting at 15 shares and 300 viewers, so hopefully we can get those shares to start going up. You know our share goal is 50. It doesn't change. Same share goal every time. Hello, everyone. Hello. A lot of the snowbirds are out tonight. I'm loving seeing all the videos. Guys, whenever you post it in our comment section on the, we have a post that's pinned to the top of our page that you can comment on and send your pictures and videos and stuff in, and you can do it multiple times. I've looked at every single comment, and all the good ones and bad ones. Bo says he's over on YouTube tonight. Hello over there, my friend. Snowing in Burkesville now. Thank you, buddy, for that update there. I appreciate you. I'll give it about 15 more seconds. I'm still seeing a lot of the numbers go up. I want to make sure everyone gets all the new content because, again, there are some things going as we planned. There are some things going a little bit more aggressive than we planned. For example, Morgantown. Hello? Anyone in here from Morgantown? It has been pouring snow there for the last 2 hours. Like, what happened there? What happened there? I can tell you that at no point throughout the last 36 hours did it ever show a heavy snow band just sitting in Morgantown for 2 hours. So hello to everyone there. Since your snow camp from Hodgeville, Cody, I'll give that a peek here in just a minute. Thank you guys for all the shares. Once we get a few more shares, I'll go ahead and get started on the radar and show you the new model data. Also, our snowfall forecast hasn't changed. This is more of an nowcast event, guys, because there are so many things going on that were not showing up on model data. Like, for example, I'm in Radcliffe, and it's been a pretty light to moderate snowfall for about an hour. Never showed up on model data. And you know, that's what we expected. That's what we said all week long. That's what we've said from the last 36 hours is really, guys, we're going to give you our best guess, but this is an event that's being created over Kentucky, Missouri, Tennessee. So model data really couldn't handle it very well. We said that, hey, you know, we'll give you our best guess, but here's the situation at hand. You know, again, places like Morgantown, Henderson to Owensboro should have only received a dusting, and here we are the first hour and a half into the event, and they're already sitting at 1 to 2 inches out there. So we're talking about an event that's already overperforming for some folks, underperforming for other folks. By the way, is there a dome over Bowling Green? Like, what is going on there? That's my questions as we get started. Is Bowling Green should have been snowing 30 or 40 minutes ago. It was actually snowing above your heads for like a solid 45 minutes before it ever hit the ground. So I'm really starting to buy into the conspiracy that there's a dome over Bowling Green because, again, you should have been snowing there a while ago. It was snow. I'm not kidding you guys. It was snowing all around Bowling Green, but not in Bowling Green. That was pretty weird to watch on radar. I'm not gonna lie. As we get started, there's a lot of new faces in here. I want to do my intro one more time. I am George Herbig, Chief Forecaster for WNK. As you come in, if you don't mind, please tap the share button at the bottom portion of your screen. It takes 3 seconds on Facebook. Get this video out to your news feed so that way your friends and family can view it as well. I want to thank you to everyone that has done that. Madison, Maria, both becoming subscribers for 10 and 7 months. Thank you guys so much for that. Jeff and Claudia and Sierra and everyone else, thank you all for all the shares. For the longest, I thought Louisville was in a bubble, and I don't believe in conspiracies, right? Because I do this every day, all day. But the Bowling Green phenomenon tonight has been a funny one, and me and my partner Mike, as well as Bo and Neil and Cherie and everybody, we've been talking all day. We've been talking all day for the last week straight about this event, and then talking all day. And, Mike is from Bowling Green. He lives in Bowling Green, and man, was he angry tonight for the first half hour of the event, because really, I'm not kidding, guys, and it's still kind of showing it now, where it's snow all around Warren County, but not really snowing in Warren County. It's the funniest thing in the world to me how that happens sometimes. So real quickly, I'm going to show you the current radar. I'm also going to show you the new model data that is coming in as we speak. So I'm kind of stalling a little bit to allow that model data to have a bit more time to come in. So we're doing something in the weather or the broadcast industry that we call a little bit of stalling. We're stalling a little bit. It's because I want to give you guys the newest information available. Kristen, thank you for your 200 stars on Facebook. If you guys didn't know, stars are a way you can monetarily give a bit of a donation to W&K. We get every single star you send, so every single cent. Facebook does not take a cut. So overall, what we've seen is this area from Morganfield to Henderson to Owensboro, even back out towards Sturgis, it's still showing, if you can look very closely and you got good eyes, you can still see a bit of a moderate blue showing up there. But a strong white showing up too, so some light to moderate snowfall. Actually, that band is starting to weaken a little bit now, but it's stretched all the way from Morgantown through Radcliffe, through almost to Bardstown. Actually, it may have gone into Bardstown briefly. Missy, thank you for the 99 stars, getting the star party started. Thank you very much for your kindness there. Wow, the shares are really going up on Facebook. Thank you guys a lot for that. But I will tell you that no model data throughout any point of the last 16 to 18 hours ever showed a heavy band hitting the northwestern side of Kentucky. So that's why we never really had any big snowmaker points out there. In fact, we only had up to an inch for Owensboro and Morgantown. And I believe last time I checked, they're already approaching 2 inches. They might be over it. And that's the type of event that we're dealing with, guys. Everyone can give you their forecast all day, every day, right? Sometimes they're wrong. Sometimes they're right. You bust our butts over it, or you clap your hands at it, whatever it might be. But for an event like this, you're talking about Arctic air. I mean, Lord have mercy. It is. Let's go ahead and pull this up real quick for you guys. By the way, if you haven't followed us on Twitter, go ahead and do that. We're almost to 500. Giveaway at 500. But it is cold. It is cold. These are dew points right now. We'll talk about that in a second. But these are dew points. These are the actual temperatures. I mean, it's 10 degrees, 8 degrees, 6 degrees out in Paducah, 5 up in Morgantown. So what is happening is we're getting a very efficient snowfall to occur. We don't need a whole lot of liquid, right? We're getting a very efficient snowfall to occur. So basically, wow, there's a lot of stars coming in. Thank you guys a lot for all your stars. I'll get to those in just one moment. But basically what I'm getting at here is you don't need as much liquid in order to get a good snowfall out of this. And models, when that occur, have a very tough time depicting exactly where things set up. Also, what can occur is exactly what's happening tonight. So back to the dew points. I'm going to pull those up one more time for you guys. And I want to show you, why are dew points important in the winter? Well, it goes to show whether an atmosphere is moist enough in order to support snowfall. And there's a thing called dew point depression. And Mike talks about it all the time, and it's a great reference. So dew point depression is a difference between temperature and dew points. Ideally, you want those to be within, there's a lot of stars coming through. Holy cow. I'll get through those in just a second, I promise you all. But basically, you want the dew point depression to be within 5. So how we get that is, again, the difference between the dew point and the temperature. So what I want to show you real quickly, as I pull the full display here, let's take Hardin County, for example. 1, it's the most popular county on our page. 2, it's in the heart of Kentucky. But you can do this no matter where you're at. You can do it on your phone, really, as well. The temperature in Hardin County, there's so many stars coming in. Thank you guys a ton. The temperature in Hardin County, Elizabethtown in specific, is 9.7 degrees, which, don't go outside, okay? The dew point is 8.0. So the difference between those two is 1.7. So that means our atmosphere is suitable and able to support snowfall. But not only that, it's able to support very efficient snowfall. So even if there's not a lot of liquid being thrown out of the sky, guys, if this was a rain event, it would be sprinkling outside. If that, more like a mist. But what's occurring is that efficient snowfall from the Arctic air and the more favorable dew point depressions. Right on. There are so many stars coming in. Thank you guys a ton for all those stars. Oh my goodness. And there's so many shares on the video. Guys, thank you all a ton for your support. It's been a long few days, and I appreciate all y'all's kindness. It's really helping me get through it. My God, there's so many stars coming through. So overall here, what I want you to look at is from Berea, even up toward northeastern Kentucky. Now, not all that's out northeastern Kentucky may be hitting the ground, but from each stretch of Kentucky, so the far northeastern side and the far western side, snowfall is covering it. That is important because there's so many stars coming through. Thank you guys a lot. Y'all are making me blush. I can't tell you how much that means to me. But what I want to show you real quickly is this is a brand new run of model data. And I'll show you, it doesn't really go stretch to stretch. It almost does, but you have a gap here and a gap here and a gap in between. So what's happening is because models are a little bit drier than what is actually occurring, it's trying to cut off the moisture. Y'all are trying to make me distracted, aren't you? You guys are trying to make me distracted. Y'all are planning this? Y'all planning this? Thank you guys a lot. I'll get to every single one of those. Thank you so much. But what is occurring is since the moisture levels are a bit more favorable, more snowfall is obviously happening, and that's making snowfall totals go up. So I want to show you real quickly this run from the new rapid refresh model. So I don't know if you can see it. You can. So 2Z up here, it's Zulu time. So what you're going to do is take off 5 from that, and that'll get your actual time. So for example, 2Z minus 5 is what, 9 p.m. Central Time. Oh my God, there's so many stars coming through. So this is valid for 9 p.m. Obviously, we know it's snow on each side of the state and all the way through. Now, again, it might not all be reaching the ground because you have to remember in a situation like this, because we are dealing with Arctic air, it's going to take a little bit when the snow first starts to get the atmosphere moist and suitable enough to allow that snow to come all the way to the ground. It first has to moisten up each layer to the right quantity before it's able to reach the ground. All right, so if you see snow on your radar and it's not reaching the ground, don't worry. It is actually snowing. You just can't see it because it's evaporating above your head. Eventually, it will make it down to the ground, and there will be instances as well to kind of go on the vice versa side of that. For example, when this first started in Radcliffe and it was snowing here, it was not on radar. So that will happen as well. So this is 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 p.m. You see the moisture slowly shuts off on the northwestern side as we expect. This is nothing new. And starts focusing more on the southeastern side of the state and south central side of the state. And that's why we have the higher snowfall expectations down there. But I also want you to notice that around 3 to 5 a.m., a new band of snow will try to develop, and that is called the deformation band. Now, it shows it for 1 hour, and then it quickly takes it away. But that deformation band typically is very stubborn. So we'll have to keep watching that 3 to 5 a.m. time frame and see if the deformation band is going to be allowed to develop. Because if it is, it could lead to higher snowfall totals for central Kentucky. As we push this on forward, this is actually valid for around 5 a.m. Eastern time. You can see starting to wane off a little bit, but then just, again, another rebirth of the snow down there. My internet is like, I don't know if it's my internet or the website. Let's try refreshing the website. It's kind of skipping a little bit. There we go. Probably a lot of people on the data software tonight. But then, you know, again, it just kind of resurfaces itself, resurfaces. And that's why we have higher snowfall totals projected for the southeastern side of the state. You can see this model itself is trying to spit out an ungodly amount for down there for Somerset to Tompkinsville, back over toward Harlan and Pikeville. It's showing a wide swath of 7 to 9 inches out there. And then you can see it quickly drops off throughout the state. But what I want you to look at here is this little band from Morgantown through Owensboro, through Breckinridge County, through Radcliffe and Elizabethtown, through Bardstown, going through Danville, out toward Lexington. It's a smidge higher than the rest of them. So our snowfall forecast looks like this tonight. Thank you guys again for all of your stars and shares. You guys are going absolutely insane. But our snowfall forecast is this, and that's why we have the greatest area of uncertainty marked out there, because we don't know exactly where that deformation band is going to set up. We don't know exactly how long it's going to last, so that's why it's uncertain for that area. I will tell you that some of these spots in the 2 to 4 inch zone, I can already tell you, is going to underperform. On the vice versa side of that, some of these spots up in northwestern Kentucky is already overperforming. The forecast is what it is at this point. Everyone is somewhat wrong so far. I've been looking at other stations and whatnot. We're not the only ones, okay? But it is what it is. I do think we pretty much nailed the southeastern side, and the heaviest, I think the most important thing is from this forecast that we nailed the zones. The amounts might be a smidge off, but the zones themselves are really looking good. And it all really is about how those new waves overperform or underperform later on throughout the night and the overnight hours going into Monday morning. I will tell you that for a lot of folks from Somerset to Pikeville to Harlan, Tompkinsville, all those folks down there in southeastern Kentucky and south central Kentucky, you're going to have snowfall off and on all the way through Monday afternoon. Oh, and by the way, some of the models are now indicating a third wave potentially coming Monday night into Tuesday morning. But we'll get to that a little bit down the road because we want to make sure that the first part is going to verify. So overall, here's your current radar. Some light snow ongoing pretty much from border to border in Kentucky. A few pockets of some moderate snowfall. I can tell you that even though there's a gap here in Radcliffe, it's still snowing here last time I checked. So again, some of the radar might not be the most accurate thing in the world. Down here through Tennessee, this will eventually lift up through to Kentucky and mix with what's occurring here and offer some more snowfall late tonight into the overnight hours. So that's kind of how your radar is setting up there. I'm going to get to all of your comments and all of your donations here in just 1 second. I want to give you a quick message from Right Implement.
For everything you need to keep your home and property in great shape, stop by Right Implement this week. We have chainsaws, blowers, and line trimmers from Steel, long-lasting quality mowers, gators, small tractors, and generators from John Deere, Honda mowers and generators, and so much more for your home and property. Let us show you what it means to be treated right. Online at rightimp.com. With 15 locations throughout Kentucky and southern Indiana, we are the home place. Right Implement.
Thank you so much to them. I appreciate them always. And all of our sponsors. Morganfield or Morgantown? Sorry, I always get those two confused. Morganfield, I'm sorry. There's so many alike names in Kentucky, you all would actually be surprised. It's still snowing good in Morgantown. Thank you for that update there. Snowing in Brandenburg, thank you. Right Implement is awesome. Real quickly, while I still have a lot of your attention, I want to let you know that we are doing a giveaway on our Twitter when we get to 500 followers at WeatherNowKY. If you're on Twitter, obviously go over there and give us a follow. Also, a good thing about Twitter is our updates go out much faster. I'm not really sure why, but that's just how it goes. So, quick plug of our Twitter right there. Real quickly, I want to get to all these donations. Megan with 99 stars, thank you very much. Sierra with 50 stars, thank you a ton for your kindness. Sarah as well with her 99. Adna, hope I'm saying that correctly, with the 100 stars, thank you. Sierra, Haley with 99 stars. A lot of Sierras in here tonight. Alyssa with 100. Jeffrey with 99 stars. Katie with 99 stars. Renee with the 50 stars, thank you. Angela, another 99. Aaron with the 135 stars, thank you. Bo, my friend, with the 50 stars. Lacey with 99. Cynthia with 99. Angela with 99 stars. Trey, hope I'm saying that correctly, with 99 stars, thank you. Madison with 100 stars as well. Amy with 99 stars. Daniel with 99 stars. Matthew with 99 stars. Alyssa again with another 99. I think it's the same one. Cody with 200 stars. Thank you so much. Aaron with 100 stars. Another 100 actually from Aaron. Sherry with 99 stars as well. And Misty with 99 stars. Thank you so much. Kristen with 200 stars. Thank you guys all for your kindness. Again, stars are kind of a way you can help send some donations to W&K. So thank you guys a lot for your kindness there. I appreciate it. YouTube, I've not forgot about you. Thank you guys all for hanging out in the chat and throwing likes on the video. I see those. Thank you a lot. What about Frankfurt? Probably a dusting to about a half inch up there if I had to guess. Again, guys, the snow will continue off and on until tomorrow morning. Kelsey with the 50 stars. The winter weather advisory and the winter storm watches both go through 7 a.m. tomorrow. Thank you, Angela, for your update there. I appreciate that. On Friday, yes, it should be, but there is a chance of another system by that period. But again, that's so far out, we haven't really gotten to that point yet. I'm going to mess up that name. Kianya? Oh, I'm so sorry. I know I just butchered that. I really am. That's such a cool name, too. Thank you for your 20 stars. I appreciate that. Aaron from Right Implement, thank you so much for the 99 stars there. I hope you get some snow down there. Hello, Tony. How are you doing? Along the Hardin and LaRue line? I think our forecast called for about 1 to 2 inches, and that's what we're kind of looking at right now. Tamara with the 100 stars, thank you so much. It's coming down to Fort Knox. Thank you for your update there. Willie says, thank you for your hard work and dedication with 500 stars. Thank you so much, Kelsey. You're in a really great spot in Somerset. Just be patient. Trust me. You're in a phenomenal spot down there. Roads are slick and snow covered in Brownsville area. Thank you for that. Guys, I typically do, but I'm not going to answer expectation amounts for every single zip code. I've given our forecast, I think, 5 times today. We've done 4 live broadcasts, and it's all over our Twitter and Facebook. So if you have any questions on what to expect, it's all there. I've also already mentioned it in this video as well, so you can actually scroll back and look at it once this video is finished. But if I were to sit here and answer every zip code, guys, to be very transparent with you, we'd be here all night when the fact of the matter is all the information is out on our pages. I hope you guys can understand that. It's been a long day already. Snowing pretty good in the Barstown. Stephanie, thank you for the update. It's a winter wonderland in BG. That's the thing, is it's a really beautiful snow. A very snow globe type of snow tonight. Really great for pictures and videos. Coming down great in Vine Grove. Rebecca, thank you for that update there. I'm actually about to go measure what's outside of our house again. Bree is hinting at you a giveaway, I think. Yeah, that's my wife. Brianna is my wife, by the way, guys. Our son is in Bardstown right now, and we are in Paintsville. Yeah, and that's the thing, too. I want to make a quick mention that no matter really how much snow you receive tonight, okay, guys, the travel conditions are going to be treacherous. It barely started snowing here, and after about 20 minutes, I already saw a couple of cars sliding on the roads, and there was probably maybe a tenth, maybe 2/10 of an inch of snow on the ground. Because it's so cold, every single flake is just stacking up on one another. When the cars are driving on top of it, you're not melting it like you would at maybe 30 degrees. You're just compacting it even further. And it's also on top of that, it's 9 degrees in Elizabethtown, for example. Bright as salt, not going to work at this point. So you're no matter what falls tonight, whether you're in the 2-inch zone or the 8-inch zone or anywhere in between, it's going to be treacherous travel tonight, overnight, into Monday morning, Monday afternoon, Monday evening, and possibly most likely into Tuesday morning as well. Models don't have us going above freezing for quite some time, so make sure you plan accordingly. Stay off the roads if you can. If you do, I think they suggest for you to reduce your speed by 40% or something like that. You guys know how to drive, but I'm just saying, take it easy out there. Give yourself some more times to get to places. Yeah, Robin, well, it's moving west to east, so it's going to take a little bit of time. You got to remember, guys, for Somerset, Lexington, places out eastern Kentucky. Sorry, I'm really dry today. I'm dealing with some type of cold or something, and I've been powering through it all day, but it's really starting to catch up to me now. It's going to take a little bit more time for the eastern Kentucky folks to get the snowfall started. Wow, stars coming back through. Kelly with the 500 stars. Thank you so much. Kelly's always sending a great amount of stars. Thank you so much. Willie with another 20. Thank you so much for your stars. Jonna with a 99 stars. Thank you so much. Oh, I have no water left. I've been dealing with I woke up with a cold. I think it's from all the live broadcasts we've been doing lately and all the talking. My throat is just so sore and I'm so dry. So even with the dry pockets around Warren County, can we still look for 2 to 4 inches? Yeah, Jacqueline, I think 2 to 3 inches is a really good bet for Bowling Green and Warren County in particular. The higher end of that range might not be attainable at this point because, again, that dry slot did develop briefly over Bowling Green. But remember, guys, also, they're all ranges. Don't just look at the top number. I know we're all guilty of it. Don't say you don't do it. We're all guilty of it. But remember, they're all ranges. Robin with the 200 stars. Thank you so much for your donation there. Oh my God, that's a beautiful name, and I'm going to butcher it. Drama. I'm so sorry. Thank you for your 99 stars. I appreciate that. Is Bardstown 1 to 2 or 2 to 4 range? Bardstown would be more like around the 1 to 2 inch range. Snowing in Winchester. Thank you for your update there. What's the number for Meade County? I think we're looking at about a 1 inch for Meade County. Yeah, WPKO, I'm going to reserve my ability to not comment on them. Nick, thank you for becoming a follower over there on Facebook, over there on YouTube. Decent following, snow in between Fern Creek and Mount Washington roads and patio covers still coming down at a good rate. Trey on YouTube, thank you for your update there. Hello, Walt. Snowing and Clay, thank you for that update there. All right, where are we at? We're at about the 24-minute mark. Let's go ahead and wrap this bad boy up. I want to thank you, everybody, again. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. I would have gotten crucified. We gave our message from Right Implement. Go visit one of their locations, but I also have another sponsor for you that if you wouldn't mind, if you want to support me, please sit through this message from Box Drop Bardstown. I'm actually going to mute their audio because I want to let you know that you get a free pillow at Box Drop Bardstown when you make a purchase of a mattress, which is already 30 to 80% off of retail prices. If you tell them that W&K sent you a free pillow, are you kidding me? Guys, pillows are important to me. I don't know about you guys, but a free pillow, and you get to support a local business in Bardstown while supporting a business partner of W&K, and you already get 30 to 80% off a mattress. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We have great partners. They offer such great things for you W&K fans. Gorgeous Snow in Lexington, thank you so much for your update there. Go ahead and comment on them. They never have a clue on weather. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to comment on anything. I'm just going to leave it alone. You guys know how I feel about things. I feel like if I keep doing that, I'm just going to go down a rabbit hole. Snow in New Albany. I know, the biggest surprise to me so far, I'm going to pull this off. I'm actually going to show you real quickly as well before we hop off of here. The biggest surprise to me so far is how north this has traveled. Again, I showed you guys all day. The model data really only had the snow going up to just south of the Ohio River. It even had Louisville missing out on a good chunk of it, and Frankfurt as well. The fact that this snow band has traveled this far north is pretty surprising to me, really. What that's going to lead to is a slightly lower amounts in central Kentucky around the parkways where you're starting to see these gaps right here. It's going to be a bit lower there, but on the other side of that, for northern portions of the state, you're looking at pretty hefty, well, not hefty, but over the expectation. I still think for places to Bowling Green, to Franklin, to Edmonton, Monticello, Somerset, Mount Vernon, maybe Campbellsville, Barberville, Middlesboro, all the way out there in eastern Kentucky, I still think that's the prime spot to be in. But this northwestern side of the state has gotten some snow. And even for us here in Radcliffe, I was really... You can ask Bo. Bo lives like a quarter mile from me. We're best friends, okay? We were talking a lot, and I really wasn't all that hopeful for a good snow here. I thought 1 to 2 inches was possible, and I think we're still going to fall in that range. But the more we went throughout the day, it started to look more grim. It kept shifting southeast a little bit, and then it would come northwest, and then it was bouncing everywhere. And so the fact that we're getting a really good snow band, basically from, Morganfield? I don't know, make sure I didn't mess that up again, to Lexington, it's pretty astonishing. Again, it does lead to more of a dry slot, literally right along the Parkway, Western Kentucky Parkway. So I'm sorry to you guys down there. We probably look at the lower end of your range, maybe even a little bit below it. So forecast might be a little bit off there. But I really just did not see the northern side of this performing like it is. And what it's doing, it's pulling a little bit of moisture away from that central area. Thank you so much, Daniel. Can we pin that comment from Daniel? Princess Lee with the 100 stars. Thank you so much. Will Shepherdsville get more than an inch? Nolan, I don't think so. I think you're probably going to be really right around that 1 inch mark. Amber with 100 stars. Thank you so much. I was supposed to get off here, but I'm having fun talking with you guys. I really need to get some more water, though. All right. I think we're good there. If I keep going, I'm going to be talking to you all night, and then we're going to be getting some real trouble. So all in all, things are performing about as we expected, except for the northern side of things. Keep checking back for updates. Again, I'm going to plug it one more time. Our Twitter, right here, almost to 500 followers. And when we get there, we'll do a giveaway for the Twitter folks. So make sure you're getting in on that by going and following. Also, the Twitter gets the updates faster. I don't know why, but they get pushed out faster. So at WeatherDownKY over there, help us grow on more than one platform. I would appreciate that a lot, sincerely. All that said, stay warm, stay safe out there. Go enjoy the snow. If you end up with a little bit less, a little bit more than you expected, don't get mad at me because I told you that it was going to be weird tonight. All in all, stay warm. Make sure you're dripping your faucets, by the way. Make sure you're dripping your faucets. I would hate to hear of anyone having any bursted pipes because of how cold it is. By the way, Cowboys are trash, frauds, for all of our NFL fans in here. I don't know what happened to them. I saw some people comment on it earlier. I'm out. I'm George Herbig, Chief Forecaster with W&K. Stay safe, Kentucky.